What's up, everybody? I'm Simon Sabro, and today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of manga shopping. I'm right now on the way to my local Books A Million, see what they got going on. If you end up enjoying the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Also, comment down below like what bookstore you usually go to, anything you picked up recently, you know, all that stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Simon Sabro YT. I'll be sure to leave a link to that in the description below. But I'm gonna just head in there, and then I'm gonna update y'all on if I pick up anything or whatever. All right, so as you can tell, I'm doing a voiceover for this, kind of similar to like how East Coast Manga and Jake the Pog did their videos. I'll leave a link to their stuff down in the description. But as soon as I walked in, they had this nice little My Hero Academia kind of shelf going on. It was pretty cool. I'm not really interested in actually owning My Hero, but that volume 30 cover, I think it was with Dobby, looks really good. But coming over to like, I guess where the main stuff is, they had a whole bunch of Attack on Titan box sets, which is, you know, cool to see. You know, some regular stuff here and there. Toilet Bound Hanako, I've been meaning to pick it up, but I'm not too sure if I want it or not. Now, My Dress Up Darling, I have heard a lot of good things about, mostly the anime. I never really heard much people talk about the manga, but the anime seems cool. The Attack on Titan Omnibus, I don't know how long these have been out for, but they did look really nice in person, I'll be honest, as well as just like the cover. If you see it in person, you'll know what I'm talking about. Alice in Borderland here, volume 1 is what I really came to the bookstore for. It was one of the main things. Like a lot of other people, I was pretty disappointed that it wasn't in hardcover, because that's what I thought it would be, but oh well, what could I say. Now, the Chainsaw Man volumes, I was really surprised to see, because I know for a long time literally all of them were out of stock, and I think they had really every volume up to date, so that was pretty cool to see. A couple box sets down there, nothing I was really interested in. I was hoping to find maybe like the Bleach box set, or I forgot which other one, the Dragon Ball box set, but no luck there. The Orochi, you see me having a bit of a hard time getting it out. But this is another one I was meaning to pick up. This and Alice in Borderland were on my list for like my most anticipated releases that come out this year. I'll leave a link to that video in the description. But it was nice to see this. The quality on that was really good, that Orochi. Quintessential Quintuplets, I hope I said that right. The box set I was really thinking about getting, but I'm probably just gonna wait for the movie, because I am an anime only with that series, and I'm probably gonna keep it that way. I do know how it ends, unfortunately, but I'm not gonna speak on it too much. Now, Jujutsu Kaisen was another one I wasn't expecting to see so much of, but I was thinking about buying the volume 0 there, because I do like it. I'm caught up with all of Jujutsu Kaisen on the Shonen Jump app, but I would probably buy volume 0, but maybe another day, I don't know. Now, the Eden Zero, I was kind of interested in getting. I did get a lot of recommendations from it or about this in the comments, so I was kind of thinking about getting it, but they didn't have volume 1 there. Dr. Stone, it did just recently end, if some of y'all know, and I'm a huge fan of Dr. Stone, but I wouldn't collect it. I enjoy it, but I wouldn't collect it. Kaiju number 8, I talk about this manga all the time. I don't want to go into too much detail. Kekai Gurui, I think that might be the last volume 14. I'm not 100% sure, but I did used to collect it, but I think it was around like volumes 5 and 6. I think I really just lost interest in it. It just wasn't good to me, I'll be honest. Couple of series here and there. Kiruru Kill Me volume 2, I didn't even know that came out, so that was really nice to see, and you know, had to pick that one up definitely. If y'all there was a series there kind of in the corner called Levius. If y'all read it or anything like that, let me know how y'all feel about Levius, because I just know it's a boxing manga and it seems pretty interesting. So if y'all know anything about it, just, you know, comment down how you feel about it. You know, some more series. I realized I did spend a lot of time on going through these shelves, but hopefully y'all do still enjoy the video. I know this is definitely going to be a longer video than normal, but hopefully I'll stick around to the end to see everything I picked up. Number 5, they have volumes 1, 2, and 3. I do have volume 1. I really need to pick up 2 and 3. I just haven't gotten to it yet, I'll be honest. Noragami, I've seen the anime, but I might actually pick up the manga one day because it does look really good, I'll be honest. Now here I did check the One Punch Man volume because I could never remember like which volumes I have, because they come out very slow and I forget which ones I have and which ones I don't have. They did have all of Parasite here, I think, and I don't know too much about the manga, but I have seen the anime and I'd probably say it's one of my favorite anime. It's a really cool series. The Pluto volumes did kind of catch me by surprise. They weren't any of the harder to find ones, but still cool to see nonetheless. Promised Neverland, I did read that on the Shonen Jump app, but if it gets a box set, I might buy the box set for it if it ever gets one, because I did enjoy that manga a lot. Ranma 1/2 was pretty cool to see. I didn't really pick it up or anything, but it was cool to see in there. Nothing really catching my eye. School Frozen in Time, I kind of skimmed right past it, but if you're interested in it, check it out, definitely. Seraph of the End, I used to collect, but I think somewhere along the line I just wasn't really interested in it, so I did sell the series, but it was all right to my memory. A Silent Voice, if they had the box sets, I probably would have bought it. I don't know if they had it, but if they had it, I probably would go buy it. Now this book right here, I didn't know it was a Star Wars book. I thought it was something, I don't know what I thought it was, but it did look pretty interesting, so I did want to check it out. There goes more Toilet Bound Hanako down there, which, like I said, is a series I'm very interested in. That poor Tokyo Ghoul volume. But the shelf down here was like really tight, and it was really hard to get the Tokyo Ghoul volume out, but I honestly would love to collect this series, but I just want to buy the box sets for it and that's it. But they didn't have any, and I know they're really out of stock, so whenever I get to it, I get to it, honestly. The Way of the House Husband there, I did want to get, as well as Wave Listen to Me, which is by I think his name is Hiroaki Samura, yeah, which is the creator of Blade of the Immortal, as well as Daiwa Gelder, which Daiwa Gelder I did recently pick up. I haven't read it yet, but Blade of the Immortal I do like, as well as just Samura's art style. Honestly, it's really good. Like I said, Way of the House Husband, I have heard a lot of good things about the manga. I know Netflix did the anime pretty badly, but I've heard good things about the manga. If they had volume 1, I probably would have picked it up. Thought it was gonna be some manga on this side, but apparently not. A couple series here and there. There goes Blade of the Immortal. I Am a Hero. That's, if you're able to get your hands on it, I think it did coming back in stock pretty recently. If you're able to get your hands on it, I would definitely recommend I Am a Hero. It's a really good story all around. Not really too much series on this wall catching my eyes. I do kind of collect JoJo's, but not really. I collect it very slowly. I like the anime for it. Vinland, I'm an anime only for it, and I'm probably gonna keep it that way. See what they got going on over here. Classroom of the Elite manga I did want to buy, but I heard that they announced season 2 and I think season 3 for it of the anime, so I was just gonna stick with that, honestly. So didn't really want to pick that up. Wasn't really trying to spend too much, and I kind of forgot to mention this, but it should be in the title that on March 13th it was my birthday, so I was doing this as, you know, just a little bit of manga shopping, you know, nothing too crazy. Now Claymore I did talk about on my Instagram. If you want to see how I feel about it, you know, check out my Instagram once again at Simon Sabro YT. But Claymore, I really love that manga a lot, honestly. Die Dark here, I did read it. I love that manga. I'm definitely gonna talk about it in my reading log at the end of the month, so look out for that if you're interested, because Die Dark is such a good series. They had Doro Hey Doro in here, and I was pretty surprised to see it. I don't know how much volumes they had exactly, but I would collect it, but that's a lot of shelf space that I don't have. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure what that manga was next to Black Butler, but the spine did look interesting. And man, Black Clover, I don't know if y'all like caught up to it like on the app, but Black Clover is Yuki Tabata is doing something special with Black Clover recently. I'm not even gonna lie, and it feels like it's coming to an end soon, and I'm honestly sad to see when it ends. Blood on the Tracks Volume 8, I didn't even know that one came out, so had to pick that one up, of course. Nothing too crazy. Now Blue Giant there, I didn't really pick it up, but Blue Giant is a manga I've heard a lot of good things about, but I don't know too much about it. If you know about it, comment down below. And this Bungo Stray Dogs cover was insane. I honestly had to look at it. I don't know what was happening in the manga at this point, but that cover was special. I'm not even gonna lie, I might check out the manga for it just because of that, but I really love the anime. If you know anything about how the Bungo Stray Dogs manga is doing, you know, comment down below how that's been going, because I am very interested in it now. There goes some more Chainsaw Man down there, and like I said, surprised to see that. 20th Century Boys, I do own all of it, but I still really need to go read it. Now, I didn't really look at it much, but the Beastars manga is one I thought about collecting, but I do really enjoy the anime for it, like, a lot. So if you like, you know how the manga goes for it, just let me know. I did forget to show off the shelf on this side, so we, just going to check that out, of course. There wasn't really anything noteworthy on here. High Rise Invasion was a manga I used to like long ago, back when I used to think anything were like, hey, if someone dies in the manga, it's really good. That's how I used to think, but after reflecting, I realized it's not that great. But I hear the Sunspot, I've heard so much good things about, and I know nothing about this series at all. So if you know about it, please comment down below, just like give me like a basic what it's about kind of thing, because I've heard so much good things about it and I know nothing at all about it. Now they did have the Gantz Omnibus, which I think I have all the way up to volume 5, but I do need to get the rest of them so I'm up to date. The Goodnight Pun Pun here was really nice to see. I haven't read it myself yet. I do own all of it, but I know it's been very out of stock for the most part, so it was really cool to see that. Nothing else really catching my eye, really. Hell's Paradise, I have heard a lot of good things about. I'm probably just gonna wait for the anime to come out, because it is Mappa, the studio, doing it, so I know it's gonna be pretty good, so I'm just gonna wait on that. Alright, so we did just leave from the Books A Million, you know, did get a little bit of stuff here. So I apologize for probably the bad camera work. I definitely apologize for that, but I'm about to head over to Barnes and Noble. So I'm gonna let y'all know when I get there, but hopefully y'all enjoying the video so far. All right, so we just got to the Barnes and Noble, so we just gonna run in real quick, kind of see what they got going on, and then I'm gonna show y'all everything after I get back home, and then we gonna go over everything right there. So let's just hop right in there, honestly. All right, so now we're at the Barnes and Noble, and honestly, this Best of Attack on Titan in color looked really interesting. I might honestly go and pick that up because it did look really good. Boys on the Riot, I love that manga so much. Daiwa Gelder, I did recently pick up, and this manga, the Hellbound, I don't know anything about it, but the cover looked really cool. There's more Pun Pun. I think that's the last volume of Hell's Paradise, I think. I'm not sure. Dorohedoro Volume 1. Like I said, I really want to pick this up, but I do not have the shelf space for it at all. Now, they had a whole bunch of stuff, like a lot of hype series on this shelf, or not shelf, but display. A whole bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen, some Demon Slayer, the Chainsaw Man, they had it all on here. Lone Wolf and Cub, I've also heard a lot about it. Not really, I've only ever heard that it's like just rare. I don't really know anything about it at all, honestly. We spin over here to the main shelves, you know, see what they had going on. Nothing really catching my eye once again. Now, the Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken manga I've thought about getting because I really like that anime, and I don't know if it's getting a season 2 or anything, but I did like that anime a lot. Now, down here they had Message to Adolf volumes 1 and 2, and this is, I thought it was a rare series, but I guess not. I have heard mostly the Prom G talk about it. So I'll also leave a link to his channel in the description. He's a pretty cool guy. Murcielago Volume 2 and some other volumes. I probably would have picked it up, but I haven't read Volume 1 yet. So, you know, if you've read Murcielago, let me know how you feel about it. Maybe get me a little motivated to go pick it up. Komi Can't Communicate, I know a lot of people love that series, but I did not enjoy it at all. I'm sorry. I used to collect it, but I dropped it pretty quickly. They did have the Given manga, and once again, a manga I don't know anything about, but I've heard lots of good stuff about it, so probably gonna do more research to see what that's about. Now, I was surprised to see this Freyren Volume 1 because I do know, or last time I checked, it was like unavailable on Amazon, so I was really surprised to see it here. So, and I've heard a lot of good things about that manga, so definitely had to pick it up. And I realized that they had Girlfriends here, which is a manga I was recommended pretty recently, and I did order it. I haven't read it yet, but I did pick it up, and it was kind of surprising to see it in here. Now, as y'all know, Call It a Night, I love Call It a Night, and as well as Can't Stop Cursing You, I love those so much. They did have Claymore Volume 1 in here, which was pretty cool. Now, Devil's Line, I did read some of it, I think like up to Volume 7. I wasn't enjoying it at all. I did love Ryo Hanada's art style, as well as the characters, but I think I was just reading it way too slowly that I just wasn't enjoying it. But he does, or they have another manga coming out later on this year, which I am gonna check out. I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna check it out. Eden Zero Volume 1, like I said, it was recommended to me. I'm not too much a fan of Hiro Mashima's works, but I'll give it a shot. I've heard good things about it. Once again, there goes more Blue Giant, and honestly, I'm really surprised I didn't pick it up, but maybe another day once I maybe research a little bit more about it. Not really anything that caught my eye too much, but it's all right. I don't gotta, force myself to buy stuff. Now, this caught me by surprise. I don't know what it was, but it looked really nice. This art book looked really nice, and I honestly wish I picked it up. I'll be honest, because it looked so cool. Especially this page right here that I'm about to show looked really cool, and I wish I picked it up. But I'm glad I did record it, so I could search it up whenever I want to search it up. But it looked so cool, man. If anyone knows anything about that at all, let me know, comment down below what it is really, or anything about the illustrator or whatever, really, because that looked sick. Honestly. They did have the Wave Listen to Me Volume 1 that I was talking about in the Books a Million, so it was really cool to see that. I did put it back, I think, but it was really nice to see the Volume 1. I was really contemplating whether I wanted to buy it or not, because I was kind of going over budget a bit, because the Orochi as well as Alice in Borderland were pretty expensive, I'll be honest. So I was kind of, not trying to buy too much. Now, the Rent a Girlfriend manga, I didn't even know it was like 10 volumes in. Last time I checked, it was like 5 volumes in, and I don't think I would buy the manga, but because I really did enjoy the anime a lot, so I'll probably just stick with that. Alright, so we did just leave the Barnes & Noble. That's really all the shopping I was going to be doing, so I'm going to just show y'all everything I got once I get back home, and then, go over everything. Alright, so I just got back home not too long ago. I kind of forgot to mention this at the start of the video, but at the time of recording, the day before, on March 13th, was my birthday, so I kind of did a little manga shopping for my birthday. It'll be in the title, of course, but after I left Barnes & Noble, I did get my ear pierced, the second one right here, so that's nice. That's something I always wanted to do. But let's show off what we got here. So we'll start off with what we got from Books a Million first. I didn't really pick up too much really, but the first thing I did get is Alice in Borderland Volume 1, and This is by Haro Aso, which is the same person who does the story for Zom 100, as you can see right there. But like a lot of other people, I did think this was a hardcover. This was going to be in hardcover, and honestly, I'm kind of disappointed, I'll be honest. But I have seen some of the Netflix adaptation, so I do know what I'm getting into. But man, I am excited to jump into this manga. Honestly, I did have a video on the releases I was excited for to come out this year. I'll leave a link to that video in the description. But I was really excited for this one, definitely. This is a death game, you know, nothing too special really as far as just the basic plot goes. But nonetheless, I was very excited for it. So yeah, that's the Borderland Volume 1. The next manga I did pick up was another one I was really excited for, which is Orochi by Kazuo Umes. Now, if you don't know, Kazuo Umes is the person that did The Drifting Classroom and inspired a lot of horror mangaka such as Junji Ito. So Kazuo Umes, this is gonna be my first work that I'm reading by him actually, and I am really excited to read it, I'll be honest. Once again, this was also in my video for some releases I was excited for this year. Now the next manga I bought was Kiruru Kill Me Volume 2. I didn't even know this came out when I got there, so it was really cool to see this. I'm definitely, you know, gonna read this. I did enjoy Volume 1 a whole lot. I think it's in my February reading log, I think. One of them. I'll leave a link to it. But I did enjoy that. And I also did get Blood on the Tracks Volume 8, which I also didn't even know came out. So it was really cool to see these and really nice to pick them up. That's all I got from Books A Million. So let's head on over to what we got from Barnes & Noble. Now, once again, didn't really get too much from either place, really. I was like 4 volumes from Books A Million, but I did get Volume 1 of Wave Listen to Me, which is by Hiroaki Samura. And that is the creator of Blade of the Immortal and a newer work that he's working on called Die Wergelder. I did talk about in my previous manga haul when I picked that up. And I love Samura's art style, and just off of Blade of the Immortal, I didn't finish reading it, but I did enjoy it. The parts I did read, I did enjoy a lot. But his art style, man, is just something special. I'm not too familiar with what this is about. I just know that the main character is on a radio show or something like that. I do know it has an anime, and I did plan on watching that, but I kind of like reading manga way more than watching anime. So definitely excited to give this one a shot. And the next manga I got was actually one I've been hearing a lot about recently, which is Frieren Beyond Journey's End Volume 1. And I've been hearing a lot about this, and I think there's like 3 volumes out for it, and I'm only now hearing about it. But from what I could tell, it's about this elf character here named Frieren, and she's like in a little group where they, you know, go on adventures and stuff. And she's an elf, so she has a longer lifespan than others. So she kind of just watches all of her friends age and die and stuff like that. It sounds a lot like To Your Eternity. So I'm excited to read this. The story sounds really good, and like I said, I've heard a lot of good things about this. I was really surprised to see this at Barnes & Noble, because on Amazon last time I checked, it was unavailable. So it's really cool to see this. And now the next 2 things I got were actually some recommendations from y'all. I'll put the comments up on screen, but I did get Eden Zero Volume 1, which is by Hiro Mashima. How could I forget the name? But he's the person that made Fairy Tail and Rave Master. I never finished Fairy Tail. I wasn't too much a fan of it, but Rave Master I did enjoy a lot. So, and it was actually 2 people that commented recommended me this, maybe even more than that. But you know, I saw it there. I was like, I guess I'll give it a shot. Not too much a fan of Mashima, mostly off of Fairy Tail and what he did there, but I'll give it a shot. I've heard some pretty good things about it, a lot of mixed opinions, but I give it a shot. And the last thing I did get was a BL manga called Given, which was also a recommendation. I'll put the comment up on screen. But I don't know anything about this at all, but I actually have heard a lot of good stuff. Oh wow, this is nice. Sorry, this is really nice right here. This looks nice. Okay, that caught me by surprise. I didn't even when I was at the bookstore, I didn't even really look at it for real. Kind of just said, oh yeah, somebody commented that, I'll pick it up. But I'll give it a shot. I've, like I said, heard a lot of good things about this, so definitely happy to go check it out and happy to pick up everything I picked up. Really, I was kind of looking for some box sets, like maybe the Bleach box set or something like that. Didn't really find it, but it is what it is. But that's really the whole video. I honestly hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed filming this. I was pretty nervous recording in public. It did feel weird to me, but nonetheless, I was really excited. It was very refreshing, honestly, to try out something new. And I did enjoy my birthday as well. It was, it was all right. Can't complain too much. But yeah, that's all for the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to see more manga related content. Hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Comment down what you've maybe picked up recently. Maybe just how you feeling today. Just comment down something. Get something off your mind. But that's really all from me. This is Simon Sabro signing out. I'll catch you on the next one.